And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. He's going to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Hand off for Brown. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it and more than enough for a 1st down. They make the stop, but not before he gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to keep it in the air. Under fire. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And the Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. It's a fumble. Scoop and scored. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach, taking those risks. But when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the 4th down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finished with this drive together. You're right. Circle that 4th down. That was a big one.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Brady. Going to try to get it himself. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
He's got an open man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 1st down from the 11. Run in the red zone, it's Brown. Oh, it's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Touchdown, Dogs! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat and you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Brady. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're...
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. The Gators in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Moving out to the right. At the 15, he's loose. And he is stopped short. The defense gets it done on 4th down. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. A give to Brown. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire toward the ball carrier.
And you got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitching on the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody fly to the football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted deep in his own end. Taking it the other way.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Brady. That's caught. It's Harbour.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
And the Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, looking to pass. Throws for the tight end. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. The Gators will hustle to the line.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Here's a heat. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Goes high to pull it in. You want to talk about changing field position. The huge play takes it down to the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Looking for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the 1st half.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires left. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on 3rd down. I know we're in the 2nd quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Gators want to move quickly. Back to pass, it's Brady.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter.
Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He'll set up to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, at this juncture of the game, obviously the offense has struggled. No points up on the board. You're at the end of the first half, and you're just trying to make something happen. That time the quarterback thought he had a guy open way down the field, but again, the defense in perfect position, and that thing falls incomplete.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Another incompletion on third down.
And that's a teach tape on third down.
But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. On fourth down, going to the air. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Just over 20 seconds to play before halftime. They'll have it 1st and 10. He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Fires downfield. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Or maybe a double pass. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Every defense in the country talks about...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unleashes one. At the 45, on his way. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Georgia will kick it deep to start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very...
He's loose. Oh, and he knocks him out of the way, and he's running free. Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. To the air, it's Brady. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. In the red area, it's Jackson. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. And the Gators racing to the line in a hurry up. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Right back to the well, and it didn't work again. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Looking for space. It's Jackson. And he's not going to be able to win. Way there, the defense with the stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward if they're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Here's Brown to begin the drive. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1, gets him out to the 5.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Fires to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs, and this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Quickly out to the tight end. The official. For the deal, and the coach accepts it, they will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. He's looking to pass. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Got a man, it's Becker. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Pressure coming. Makes the grab. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. The Dogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. And you go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Got it right in the heart of the end zone. There is little little the Dogs enjoy more than sticking it to the Gators, and boy, are they doing it right now.
Yeah, taking care of business. And listen, Georgia prides itself on being a physical unit. Every year, they're going to just pound you and bludgeon you. And Florida has had no response, just like in the last several games in this series. Georgia's just, they got the upper hand.
Georgia's always had talented teams. Certainly, they were very talented back in the day when I played them. The program was in a great place. But because of recent success, they're just at a different level. What they're recruiting, what the expectations are, and they're really showing that here in the second half.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Let's go.
They want to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Newsome. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. To the air, it's Brady. He'll pull it down and run. There he goes.
And this is part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Grab near the sticks. It's Harbor. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
The Gators will snap it on first and 10. He goes right back to the air, looking to the big tight end. Working on the right. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
The Gators right after the huge play through the air back to the line. To the air on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. First down sack pushes it back. Now it's second down.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Turning it on! It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Now from inside the red zone. Hauls it in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
And finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this into next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. To throw, it's Mayava. Going to take a shot. Brings it in down the left side.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.